Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm going to be doing my tab on the movie Beats. So I go by she, her pronouns. I major in biological sciences. I am a cisgendered woman, and two of my core values is critical consciousness and positionality. Babies is a documentary film released in 2010, directed by Thomas Bowles. The movie follows the lives of four babies from different parts of the world. From the first years of their lives, Panjayo, a Nambian girl, experiences a traditional upbringing in a rural village. Bayarjagal, a Mongolian boy named Bayar, explores the world from his family's yurt as they travel the vast grasslands. Mari, a Japanese girl, thrives in the bustling environment of a Tokyo apartment. Rounding out the group is Hattie, an American girl growing up in San Francisco. The film showcases the cultural and environmental differences in parenting and child rearing practices across these diverse societies. Through their interactions with family and the exploration of their surroundings, we witness their development physically, cognitively, and socially. Here's a table of contents. So first, I'll be talking about the cultural diversity in parenting. Second, I'll be talking about the milestones of infancy. Third is infant resilience and adaptation. Fourth, how this movie challenges the status quo, specifically in Western societies. 5 is a summary. And then 6 is my works cited. Right, cultural diversity in parenting. This theme dives into the fascinating variations in child rearing practices across different cultures. We see how seemingly ordinary activities like sleep, play, and interaction with caregivers take on unique forms depending on location and tradition. Differences could be as simple as where babies sleep or the types of toys and games used for play, which is similar to the content in our reading, The Culture of Childhood. We almost destroyed it. Both approaches emphasize the value of cultural context. Babies allows viewers to experience the richness of each environment without narration, while Durrett analyzes child rearing practices within specific societies, highlighting the importance of understanding cultural values and goals. This fosters appreciation for the diverse ways cultures nurture and raise their children. Both Babies and the article expand definitions of development. The film shows how milestones are achieved within various routines, while the article discusses the diversity and how societies define and value developmental markers. This challenges narrow definitions of success in child development and encourages a more holistic perspective on how children thrive in different contexts. This exploration of cultural diversity also connects to intersectionality. Babies showcases parenting styles from cultures often underrepresented, and direct research centers marginalized voices through anthropogenical research. Both approaches contribute to intersectional feminism by dismantling Eurocentric dominance and promoting a more inclusive understanding of childhood experiences. Babies offers a lens through which we can see a powerful connection between cultural diversity and parenting and the principles of intersectional feminism. This film dismantles the single story of motherhood, often presented in parenting advice. Instead of a narrow Eurocentric view, we see diverse families from Nambia, Mongolia, Japan, and the United States thriving with various parenting styles. This highlights the beauty of cultural influence in raising children. Furthermore, Babies exemplifies the intersection of identity and parenting. A mother's cultural background shapes her approach. Panjaya's upbringing in rural Nambia prioritizes outdoor time and connection with nature, while Bayer's nomadic life in Mongolia emphasizes community and support in child rearing. The film amplifies the voices of these families, often underrepresented in mainstream parenting discussions. If we acknowledge differences in parenting, it may be easier to understand individual children within the schooling system. No parenting type is the same, leading to beautiful and unique children that we must care for within the schooling system, which can be done by not punishing out of the ordinary behavior, but recognizing the type of home the child comes from and the traditions they're used to, and following through with that, which follows DIEJB. The second topic I'll be talking about is milestones in infancy. These are the predictable stages of development all babies experience in their first year, highlighting the universality of human growth. We witness the wonder of physical development as babies learn to roll over, crawl, stand, and eventually take those breathtaking first steps. The concept of universal infant milestones holds a surprising connection to intersectional feminism. At first glance, they might seem like separate ideas, but A deeper look reveals a fascinating link. Intersectional feminism challenges the idea of a single ideal path for everyone, and this applies to child development as well. Traditional norms often have an implicit bias towards a specific developmental trajectory, influenced by factors like race, class, and cultural background. However, the universality of infant milestones, that all babies crawl, babble, and reach for objects, dismantles this notion. It highlights that regardless of background, all children achieve these crucial stages, disrupting the idea that a single westernized path is the only path to success. Furthermore, intersectional feminism celebrates the diverse experiences. While milestones are universal, how they're achieved can differ greatly across cultures. The text, she coined the term intersectionality over 30 years ago. Here's what it means to her today. Resonates well to this theme by showcasing many similar viewpoints. Crenshaw challenges the idea that there's a single narrative that applies to everyone's experiences. In the context of child development, the universality of milestones disrupts the notion of a single Eurocentric path to success. Babies showcases this by featuring infants from diverse cultures, all reaching crucial developmental stages, no matter how they achieve that. This aligns with Crenshaw's version of celebrating the richness of human experience and moving beyond the single story of development. Furthermore, intersectionality emphasizes the complexity of identities and how they shape experiences. Babies goes beyond simply showing when babies reach milestones and focuses on how they achieve them. This resonates with Crenshaw's perspective. While milestones are universal, the film acknowledges that a child's cultural background, family structure, and access to resources can influence their developmental journey. Third topic I'll be talking about is resilience and adaptation. This theme showcases the incredible ability to adjust to their environment and overcome challenges. Whether it's learning from failed attempts at reaching or grasping objects, eventually refining their motor skills, or coping with discomfort caused by teething, vaccination, or changes in routine, babies demonstrate an impressive capacity for adaptation. We also see the power of communication develop as babies explore ways to express their needs and wants, demonstrating their resilience in navigating the world around them. Babies celebrates this innate human strength, reminding us that even the youngest members of our species are capable of remarkable growth and perseverance. While the culture of childhood raises concerns about potentially threatened childhood experience, the documentary Babies offers a counterpoint filled with optimism. Both works, however, ultimately connected the powerful theme of resilience and adaptation in children through different approaches. A culture of childhood serves as a wake-up call, highlighting the dangers of overly structured and pressured childhoods. The perceived erosion of free play and exploration might limit a child's ability to develop resilience and adaptability. By outlining these concerns, the article implicitly suggests that fostering these qualities is crucial for a healthy childhood. This is shown in the film Babies. The documentary showcases 4 infants from vastly different environments. Despite these diverse contexts, all the babies demonstrate a remarkable ability to adjust, thrive, and learn from their surroundings without parental help. This inherent adaptability and resilience is beautifully portrayed in the film. Both works acknowledge that challenges are a natural part of childhood. The culture of childhood expresses the concerns, the lack of unstructured play opportunities to overcome these challenges. And babies show how children are inherently resourceful learners and how they learn from mistakes and they need to make these in order to grow. The film portrays them constantly overcoming obstacles, whether it's frustration to crawl or the struggle to master a new skill. This resilience suggests that children possess the natural drive to explore and learn in the absence of overly structured environments. DEIJB framework emphasizes the catering to diverse learning styles and interests. Schools can move beyond a one-size-fits-all approach by incorporating project-based learning that allows students to explore topics aligned with their own curiosity. This, like the intrinsic motivation nurtured in babies and trusting children, fuels resilience and adaptation. Choice boards with various learning activities or passion projects can spark student interest as well. A DEIJB classroom values diverse voices and experiences. By creating spaces where students can feel empowered to share perspectives and participate actively, schools can cultivate confidence similar to autonomy-driven approach in unschooling and the confidence building depicted in babies as children overcome challenges. Techniques like peer review, student-led discussions, and incorporating student feedback into curriculum design can promote a sense of ownership and empower students in their learning journeys. Prior to experiencing babies, viewers accustomed to Western ideals of development might hold to specific beliefs of how babies should be raised. These beliefs are often shaped by cultural background, societal expectations, and readily available parenting resources. Baby throws a wrench into these assumptions by showcasing a kaleidoscope of child rearing practices across the globe. These universal human experience, despite vastly different cultural contexts, oh my goodness, is a powerful message. It challenges the notion that there's only one correct way to raise a child. For instance, the film features co-sleeping arrangements, practice often discouraged in Western parenting philosophies. Yet we see healthy attachments forming between parents and babies in these families. Similarly, the diverse forms of play showcased in the film challenge the idea that specific commercially available options are essential for development. By normalizing these alternative approaches, babies dismantle assumptions about good parenting solely based on Eurocentric ideals. It fosters a sense of respect and understanding for diverse cultural practices. Western audiences might be surprised to see milestones achieved within vastly different routines and environments. This prompts them to question their own assumptions and consider whether their approaches are the only path to success. This film doesn't advocate for one method over another. Instead, it celebrates the beauty and enrichment of human diversity in infancy, encouraging viewers to embrace a more open-minded perspective on child development and parenting practices. My final slide is about what I learned from the film myself. Witnessing these babies, from Panjayo thriving in her rural Nambian village to Bayar exploring the Mongolian grasslands in his family's yurt, my initial assumptions about child development were changed. Before encountering babies, I might have held on to the idea that there is only one correct way to raise a child, shaped by my own background and readily available information. However, the film completely shifts that notion. We see co-sleeping arrangements, a practice often discouraged in Western parenting philosophies. Yet these families foster healthy attachments between the parents and babies, which I found very surprising. Similarly, the diverse forms of play showcased really surprised me because I was so used to seeing these commercially made things and taught not to put, dirty things in your mouth from outside. But this seemed to be how a lot of the babies learned, which I found very fascinating. As I delved deeper into the film, I found myself questioning my own assumptions. Are the parenting approaches I've encountered the only path to success? Would there be more to learn? Ultimately, it felt like a valuable learning experience. It challenged me to learn beyond my narrow definitions of success in parenting and dismantle my assumptions about good practices and appreciate the diverse approaches, which I thought was really, really cool. By celebrating the beauty of this infancy, it makes a strong case for embracing a wide spectrum of parenting styles, fostering a world where children are raised with love, respect, and deep appreciation, no matter where they come from. These are my citations. Thank you.